before Huduma, success looked like accumulation of individual material gain. Okay? Because first of all, I was a young man. I still am, but I'm on the borderline now. Yes, because soon I'm going to move through this constituency of being a youth to an adult. So in this crisis that age comes with, I'm on that borderline. Anyhow, so Jack here is making a political joke. Well, success looked like individual accumulation, therefore. What car do I drive? If I enter in here, if I'm wearing cologne, does the last person on the other side turn? Or what kind of shop do I buy, my stockings from? That was success, right? Because these ambitions usually, because of the fabric of the communities that we come from, yeah? Because you have a neighbor whose neighbor's imagination only stops at what level their building is, if they can actually be in their bedroom and view your compound. So that was the kind of success, imagination. Now the aspiration has changed. That success is a collective, first of all. It's no longer about me. It's about the whole community. And it's not just serving through the professional setting. It's elsewhere in my life, okay? I think after here, I was talking to a couple of friends. I got a tree because I needed, someone was telling me, they were a plant mama. I didn't understand it. So I said, let me go become a plant dada, So I started nurturing things, okay? Things grow, okay? I joined Rotary, a service institution, and then one of the doctors where I study from said, hey, you've joined those guys, let them eat your money. But I said, I wish you knew. Only then, because I wish they knew that my contribution directly helps about 3 people at St. Francis in Nigeria. My own personal contribution. So that is success for me. When the other day when we took success cards to them, because they had moved from about P5 second term to P7, and you have a direct linkage on the very small pay you get from government, but this kid can then receive a card to sit their P7. So that's success. And so it has shifted. It has grown. And those virtues and ideals, to be very sincere, because out of school, then you start the job. From training, madam, someone in this room is responsible for almost, turning us into a different kind of breed of adults. And then you come back and then now you serve. Okay, so you almost look at this success as a whole thing. So it's in this space, yeah, that the other hinge that was missing, the disjointedness, was now, connected. And thanks to you, thanks to the institution, success now, to me, looks as a collective goal, collective aim.
Okay, if I
Was one of them, right? You must hold membership of this network in perpetuity, without any, accountability, without giving. You become a member of the institute or the network for free. When they funds, yeah. But subscription doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to break your back. Those Masons and art. I think also, let's not look at things for face value. In all, was this shared? Artisans pooling resources, you're the artisans. So it's something you could ponder about. But in a space and it feels so. One of my proposals is that we should have a space where we break. Let's not get caught up in this formality trap. Where discussions, which are Okay? Of our class. And because community right better and this almost a quasi formal but so to speak an informal arrangement in the down let's place discuss area the exco what are you guys doing it's not formality we don't come that aim first of all you cannot have a network where it's disjointed you cannot have a network without a network. Okay? I know Karamaji, I know my good friend Mr. Kakungulu, a surgeon. But that's it then, because even at lunch we didn't breach each other. Yes, because it's for that's when we have a discussion. At Johnny's back, that's when because it wasn't. So first of all, how well we can have a network sustained by formality. We need to find a way to make sure these people tap into each other's energy. Okay? Mr. Raboni here, who has something, I think it is represented by what she has in front of her. Okay? It's only when you give her an opportunity to tell us about what that Oshemire establishment or whatever it's called, then that, yeah, and all of you Mshemire meanwhile. So, yes, so that we maintain a network built on personal relationships. The thing that Izama was talking about earlier, calling the Attorney General, it was not to make tell you that there is, institutionalized kind of who knows who know. I cannot call Miss Abaho, okay, or my friend Raymond, who is now in energy, to help me with something if we are disjointed by formality. Because I see him and say, hey, he's in the Yelp class. Okay? Well, let me save you guys the trouble of time, but let's, the EXCO organize, let's have, say, a quarterly or a by, whatever it is, by annual, kind of arrangement, but does not have to be tense like this. Have a fireplace.